For the longest time, I've wanted to try camping in the snow, and today's mission is to travel to one of the highest mountains in Victoria to do exactly that. But between us and our camp is kilometres of boggy tracks and steep climbs, and little did we know that camping in the snow might not actually be as friendly as it looks in the photos.
Oh no! It's frozen all the way through. Dude, what if our diesel all freezes overnight? How are we going to get home? This feels like deja vu, Anya.
Yeah.
We're both back in the high country. But there's one thing different this time.
We might actually find snow.
That's it. This time we're joined with Liam and we're joined by the Razzler boys, Lincoln and Jaden. So they've brought out their GU LS Patrol with them. So we got a good convoy. The mission is to find snow. Yeah, fingers crossed. I think this trip's gonna be our trip.
Oh, sleet! There's literally already sleet. Guys, it's snow.
It's already started. Oh, that's proper. This is like when that's snow. That is snow.
It's definitely snowing, guys.
Well, we've just got our first glimmer of snow, or it's a very thick frost. So we're definitely on the right track.
And as we drove higher, the snow became more and more intense.
You just forget how freaky it is being up in the snow. Like, it's just such a different... It's so weird seeing the world all white.
This is pretty sick with all like you can see all through the trees.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh?
There's definitely going to be some thicker snow at the top, for sure.
Well, we're certainly getting into the thick of it now. The road's got snow on it. All the trees have got snow in them. It's still not quite thick yet, but we've still got a cut like 100 metres or 200 metres to climb. But we've just turned off the Woods Point Road and we're going to start heading up, hopefully a bit higher in elevation, heading up towards the top of Mount Matlock and Cornhill. Alright, so we've got the gang together. We're at the top of Mount Matlock. It's snowing here, which is sick. So it's going to be the first time these boys have done snow driving, first time Anya's done snow driving. So really keen to get them all in the driver's seat and hopefully hit some good tracks.
For some reason I decided to wear shorts. I've got no idea why. But
we're going to get some wood. We're going to get all the stuff. But yeah, it'll be sick. So I reckon let's get straight into it. We'll start hitting some tracks.
The plan today was to explore the snowline area around Woods Point, finding some four-wheel drive tracks, huts, gold mining relics, and of course, snow.
How's it behind the wheel, Anya?
Very good. I think I'm in a pretty good car for it. I can kind of just rumble over everything.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty forgiving. The snow just adds that little extra bit of slipperiness, but there's still like exposed rock and stuff to give you a bit of grip, but yeah, just a little extra element, I guess.
As we got higher, the snow got deeper, and it wasn't long until we reached the top of Cornhill, where some fresh snow could be found.
well, we've come to the top of, this is called Cornhill, which is pretty similar height to Matlock. And we reckon we're going to head down Frenchman's Gap track, down through Woods Point, out through Comet Flat, and then up towards Mount Summer, which is 100 metres higher than where we are now. And hopefully there'll be even more snow, so we'll see.
So after making it down the other side, we rolled in to show the boys the historic town of Woods Point.
Alright, so I've taken the boys to Woods Point. Always a good one to stop in at. Got an old fuel service station here to look at. Just a heap of old buildings. It's just like a very old remote gold mining town, which is, yeah, got a bit of history behind it, so always good to come check out.
And since we're in a gold mining area, there are plenty of relics to check out alongside the tracks, but always be careful as there are many, many unmarked gold mines in this area, so enter at your own risk. After our time in Woods Point, we began to make our way towards Mount Selma in the search for some deep snow. But between us and the snow, there were many four-wheel drive tracks for us to tackle. Now, all this time, I had Anya in the driver's seat, and she was doing a really great job at managing the heavy 80, especially in these ultra-wet conditions.
We're kind of at that weird altitude where it's not quite snow, but it's not quite rain either. It's like light, very light hail. Hopefully it's a good sign that as we get further up, it will be just more snow.
And as we climb back into the snow line, the tracks got a little more committing.
This first bit should be pretty straightforward. There's a fair bit of grip. Just a bit up ahead, it looks a bit head on. Far out. That was actually a little bit committing. Jesus.
This is quite a gnarly hill. It's pretty slippery. Like a boss. We're going up it. Well done. Here we can go watch Paddy do it.
This is a bit of a committing drive, especially in this weather condition, so let's see how we go. Far out. Bloody hell.
Your car does it well though. Like it didn't feel too bad.
Good commitment. Yeah, I was like low-key a bit worried. I was like,
Alright, Anya's gonna give this hill an attempt as driver. So what we're gonna do, just go first gear. We're gonna throw the locker on and drive on up pretty much. You might find you need to give it power, but that's just what you'll have to do.
Yeah, just run me.
just happy to use that right foot, Anya. There you go. Yep. Yep, perfect. Perfect. There we go, good job.
That was so good.
You did well. High five, good job.
Can I keep driving?
Are you confident in this next bit? It looks a bit snowy,
I'm
but if you,
confident.
alright, if you're confident, then I'm confident.
What bad can happen? Just go slow.
What bad can happen? What bad can happen, she says. Alright, follow the boys.
I mean,
No, follow the boys, you'll be right. So him being twin locked, he should walk this with fair ease.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Alright, just take it easy.
Yeah, I know.
You're alright, you're alright. You're alright, you're alright. You're doing good, you're doing good, Anya. This is your first time really doing some proper wheeling and it's in the snow, so you're doing good.
So after making it up the 4B tracks, we convoyed up towards the summit.
Wow, we're now going up to the summit of Mount Summer, which is as high as we're going to get. So this is our best chance for snow. It is midday, so it's probably had a bit of a chance to melt, but we'll see what it's like at the top. Hopefully there's some stuff up there, some reasonable stuff. Here we are, the summit at the trig point.
At 1,463 metres, Mount Summer is one of your best bets for snow where you can actually camp right next to your four-wheel drive. And that's what we plan on doing tonight, a high altitude camp in the snow.
Alright, so we're setting up on top of Mount Summer. We're going to camp here tonight because there's not a heap of snow around. Like there's not heaps. And we were really trying to do a snow camp tonight. So Mount Summer's going to be our best bet at 1,450 or whatever. So we've got a bit of spots to lay out. Get the fire going because it's freaking freezing. I think tonight it's going to get down to like -7 or something. So yeah, pretty much get set up and get into it. Oh, this is nice. This stuff. This is proper powder.
It will like.
It's been a bucket list objective of mine to go to a camp where I can literally sit a beer in ice while you by the fire. Pretty cool. All right, so I set up camp at the top of Mount Summer. Literally, the trig point's right there. So we're as high as we can get, so we can get the most snow we can get. But we thought this is the first time Liam and I have ever actually camped in the snow, and same with these boys, and same with Anya behind the camera. So we figured, why not show you guys a bit of the setup of how we're doing it, because we're all sort of running different setups up here, and I think each of us are gonna have a different experience of how we like the snow. So come on, we'll show you through camp. Yeah, it's gonna be like a battle of like who has the best night's sleep tonight, and I feel like I'm gonna win because
No way, not a chance.
You don't reckon you're?
Nah.
Well, here we go. Anyway, so obviously I'm in the rooftop tent. I've got the electric blanket up there and a heap of other blankets up there. So, and because it's Anya and I, we have combined body warmth. So I reckon I'm gonna win. But yeah, we'll be up there, and then Liam's going for a swag. Now, why isn't the tent on?
Pretty much because the whole thing with the snow trip, obviously, it's like pretty last minute because you don't know the weather report.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to get the tent on, and I also had to do some emergency fixes on the car to get it driving last night. So I just threw the swag in, also threw the stretcher in, which I haven't used in a while, but I figured you want to be off the snow.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
you're going to lose quite a bit of your heat if you're sleeping on snow. And you'll see that I'm not the only one that's adopted this method.
Yeah, come see what the Razzle boys have done. So this is Jaden's swag. It's full of mold, so I don't know where they pulled that one out of, but he's got a nice little spot. The one thing, he's got comfort and coziness going for him, so he's gonna be so he's gonna be in that, but he's tied off. And then Link's got a swag on a stretcher, which is another good option. So I reckon he's gonna be sweet tonight.
Yeah.
Up in his setup. But yeah, they're all pretty basic setups, but I mean, we've never done snow camp before. We'll see what happens.
Very much expecting we're going to wake up with everything covered in snow.
Yeah.
Which I'm curious to see how the swags do, because I don't know if that like makes like moisture come through the swag
Yeah, I have
at all,
no
if
idea.
there's
It's going to
snow
be very
sitting on it.
interesting to see the report of how everyone slept. But I'm really looking forward to it. We've got the fire going now, which is good. We're going to sit around. Liam's cooking an awesome feed tonight, so we'll get onto that soon. And yeah, just pretty much enjoy the snow. It's bloody, it's something different, but something I've always wanted to do, so I'm pretty stoked to be doing it. So.
All right, so now is the time for dinner. We're all hungry and it is super cold, but we've luckily got a good fire going. And so I wanted to make something that was, you know, warm us all up, something that's nice and easy all in the camp oven. So I'm gonna be making a lasagna. Never made lasagna before, but how hard can it be? So I've just diced up a few veggies, so some celery, carrot, got onion, also got some minced meat, got some passata, some diced tomatoes, a few herbs and spices. Obviously got some other stuff, which we'll talk about in a second. But for now, what we're gonna do, I've just got the camp oven heating up. We're gonna go start browning off our onion and our mince. We'll add in some of our veggies and we'll get our sauce happening. And then we can start constructing a lasagna, and hopefully it all turns out. So yeah, let's get into it. Apparently everyone thinks it's really amazing that the olive oil has solidified in cold weather. I don't understand what's so interesting about that, but I'm just gonna warm it back up by the fire.
Look at that.
It's that cold
Well,
outside.
then, it's-
The olive oil is frozen.
It's really not that amazing, but sure. That just goes to show how little cooking everyone else here has done.
Come on, man. Regardless.
Whoa!
Whoa! Wait, what the hell just happened to our olive oil?
It started warming up too much. Did you get that on camera?
Yeah, I did.
I think the air expanded inside and it started, and it just... Oh, I got it. Oh no, my outlet's frozen over. Oh no!
What's happened?
My water tap's frozen, the outlet. I can't get to my water. Oh, it's frozen all the way through.
You're kidding.
Dude, what if our diesel all freezes overnight? How are we gonna get home? I can't get me water. Do I not have water in a bottle or something? So the sauce is cooking away. Now we've got to handle like the white sauce or the cheese aspect. Now I'm not gonna make, I don't think this is a proper white sauce, but it's a bit of a bush fix one anyway. So I've got some ricotta, as well as some mozzarella cheese, some parmesan and an egg. And we're gonna mix a bit of a sauce that we're gonna, you know, layer with our pastry to make our lasagna. So now pretty much when you're building a lasagna, obviously they're rectangular and working with a circular pot, but you just wanna make it fit the best you can. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a layer. And then this is the exciting part, right? And we've got to get this on there and sort of, let me do another layer of this.
We're going to be the first people to have a lasagna on Mount Selma.
Oh, they wouldn't have, I couldn't imagine there'd be too many.
Yeah, I reckon we're definitely up there.
This might go on the list as one of my best yet, Paddy.
It's the best one I've had, that's for sure.
Don't say that. Someone out there will get offended.
Best one I've had on Mount Selma.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a safe bet. Or just enough.
It's a mega lasagna.
It's pretty heavy. All right, and then we just top with cheese. I reckon that's ready to work on the fire, believe it or not.
Could you just put it in the fire?
Nah, it'd be too hot. This wants to be a bit of a slower, just let it cook away, you know? And then you can even put a few on top if you want. Help melt that cheese. Let it go. What's the time? 8:08. Definitely be eaten by 8:30. I feel like when you go camp cooking, you've always got to like, you start it later than you need to. Like you really probably need to start at like 5 o'clock. Be like, oh, it's only 6:30, mate. We've got heaps of time. And then before you know it, it's 8:30. Oh well, with any luck, it should turn out all right. Well, it's been sitting on the coals for about, half an hour just to let it all come together. And I reckon we're probably ready to rumble. So, and hopefully we've got a cooked lasagna on our hands. I reckon it is. Lasagna. The thing is, you've got to taste it, eh? Like, how bad can it be, eh? It's a bunch of mincemeat, tomato sauce, pasta, cheese. It's got to taste good, surely. Yeah, exactly right. God, I'm hungry.
Oh, thanks, Liam.
It's been a while.
Am I doing the taste test?
Yeah, go on.
Probably burned me tongue.
Definitely got enough cheese in there, that's for sure.
Tell you what, it's definitely the best lasagna I've had on Mount Selma. No, it's good as.
Yeah. I would call it like deconstructed lasagna. Hasn't really held its form factor, but all the ingredients that make a lasagna are there, so.
Tastes good.
Yeah, it definitely
Tastes like
fills a hole.
flavoured porridge.
No, all right, well, let's sit down and enjoy it. It's been a long time coming, so.
It was a cold night, and due to the clear skies, the temperature reached -7 degrees. And since there was no rain, we didn't actually receive much snow. However, everything was frozen. Puddles were frozen over, doors were stuck shut, and all the snow from the previous day still remained.
So who had the best night's sleep?
Definitely not me. This is not a good winter camping setup.
How was it up there on you?
It was great.
I think we were saved by electric blanket. That was
Yeah,
just
when I
godsend.
first hopped in, everything was already hot.
Yeah, it's good. So would you camp in the snow again, Liam?
I don't reckon so. Like, this is the only type of snow camping that's probably bearable because it didn't snow. If we had like 10 centimeters of snow and everything was absolutely covered, because as soon as it all starts to melt, everything would be saturated.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, no.
So it's one of those, what, do it once sort of
Yeah,
thing?
do it once and then you can say, yeah, I've done it. Don't need to do it again. Now I'm curious to see how the patrol goes starting today, because I'm like worried that the fuel lines froze. But we'll see. It's super cold. On the gauge it's reading -1 degrees intake air temp. Water temperature's 2 degrees. I'll glow it a couple times. Oh, not too bad.
Not too bad.
It started worse than home yesterday.
It's a similar story with the 80 series. We're on 0 degrees water temp on the JRP gauge, so hoping it starts. That's definitely the coldest start it's ever had, I reckon.
I want to go.
Nah, up to 1 degree water temp now, 1 degree. Yeah, definitely the coldest start it's ever had.
Now, I didn't know this, but Dayton is one of the welders down at Rasler. He works with Lincoln and Rob, and he was the one that actually welded up all of the bar work for my ute. So that stuff's been on there for like 2 years now. I think I've had it for. Yep. And yeah, he was telling me, he's like, oh, I did all the welds on that. But yeah, it's held up pretty well. And what do you reckon? How do you think you did on the welds on it?
Oh, look, it's not bad. I've done better, I've done worse, but at the end of the day, it's still a Rusted product. Still
Yeah,
looks good,
that's
holds
it.
up.
It's probably pretty cool seeing like something you welded still getting around, getting used. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Yeah, but there you go. What's going on here, Lincoln?
The old LS uses a lot of fuel.
We haven't even done that many Ks.
Yeah, I know.
And so you bought 2 Jerrys
Yeah.
and 98 as well.
Yeah. It probably didn't need them, but just to be safe.
Just to be safe, might as well. So Lincoln, you've come to the light side, you're in a patrol this trip, but what's happened to the 105? Why isn't it here?
Well, the last couple of months I've been chopping it, and it wasn't quite ready for this trip.
Right, so you turned it from a wagon into a ute, and I'm assuming you've done like a full tray and canopy and stuff to suit as well?
Yeah, I made the tray at work and did the canopy at trade school for my final project, and it just needs 12 volt now and it'll be pretty much done.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, well, I can't wait to see it all done, and then we'll have to get back out again and you can bring the 105 along, and yeah, I don't know, it probably won't be as capable as that GU you wheeling, but I'm sure it'll keep up.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it to have it back.
As we headed down the mountain, the snow disappeared as we headed towards home.
Now, if you are looking to come up and find snow in the high country, the best advice I can give is check the weather reports. Now, there's a few things you want to actually look for when you're looking at that. The first thing is being, yes, obviously temperature, it's got to be cold, but the second is actually rainfall, because obviously snow is coming from frozen rain, right? So you want to make sure there's some decent amount of rainfall coming, preferably overnight too, when the weather is at its coldest. And if you're getting, those 10, 20 mils, you'll definitely get some snow. And then obviously your height of altitude, you want to be on a mountain that's probably, say around 1,000 meters plus, hopefully. And you should be able to see that white stuff. So just keep those things in mind. Have a look at BOM, different weather sites. And yeah, you should be able to plan yourself a pretty good weekend out in the snow. All right, so that wraps up our trip up to the snow. It was awesome to actually go up there and camp in it for once. It was the first time all of us camped in the snow. So yeah. It was cold, but it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing it again in a hurry unless we get caught out in it and have to.
What do you boys think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, I had a great time, I loved it. It was definitely cold, but it was very cool to tick off the bucket list.
Yeah,
something different.
Yeah, something different, yeah.
But no, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a like, get subscribed, and we'll see you all in the next episode.